Hi guys, how are you doing? And welcome to today's pick a card reading, and it is spirit guide messages. Okay, so these are messages picked for you. They can be on anything. If you want to ask about a specific area of your life, keep that in mind before you choose your group. Okay, although it doesn't really matter because they know what group you're going to choose anyway before you do, so it doesn't really matter. And they know what you want to ask before, so again, it doesn't matter. But anyway, just let's keep it simple. So yeah, make sure you decide though before what you want to focus on. You can keep it general as well, but these are the messages for you at this time, and it's all about moving you forwards positively. Okay, so it's advice as much as it is anything. It's clarification on where you are and how to move forwards. Okay, so if you'd like a private reading with me, please check the description box below. Please feel free to share the reading. Please like it and subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't already. So let's get on with today's reading. So it is Spirit Guide Messages. Here we go. Oh, I nearly chucked that off the side of the table. That wouldn't have been a good idea. Right, hi Group 1. Okay, so Spirit Guide Messages for you, Group 1. We've got Knight of Cups, 2 of Cups, that's nice. Queen of Wands, that's nice. 4 of Wands, lovely. Strengthen your gifts is one of the clarifications or advisory cards, and 9 of Wands. This could be a love situation. It could be the Knight of Cups is about making an offer, someone making a proposal to you. It can be romantic. It's that kind of romantic hero notion. With it being next to the 2 of Cups, it could be that someone is going to make some sort of offer to you, or you have made some sort of offer to them. You are coming through as the Queen of Wands. This is this empowered, creative energy, someone who's kind of got their head screwed on, is passionate, is kind of life and soul of the party, whether you are partying or not, that is. But it's this kind of real shining light of energy. You are lighting up the room at the minute. You're kind of thinking on your feet, you're inspiring people, you're putting yourself out there. And this can be physically in terms of, going and being with other people. But, if your circumstances are different, you can't do that or whatever, this can be through communication online or whatever, The point is that you are taking the lead in your life. You're determined, you're courageous, and you've got all this light around you. So this is the key point for you, to recognize this, strengthen your gifts. What is it that makes you shine? What is it that makes you shine? Do more of it. Okay? Because what they're saying is strengthen your gifts. This is their advice. Keep going, 9 of Wands. Keep going and strengthen your gifts. Shine your light. If you're looking for a job situation, you're going to get an offer through coming at your life through heart and soul, or you're going to do well in your career or in whatever. But let's just say for a moment, if it's a career or a school situation, you will do well through being your true self. Queen of Wands, this is about being completely self-actualized. This is divine feminine energy. It's about being totally self-actualized, coming at life from your sense of heart and soul and passion. If you're not sure about what you want to do in your life, that doesn't matter either. Just do whatever you're doing with your full heart and with an open heart. That's the Knight of Cups as well. Being generous, offering from the heart and soul. 2 of Cups is about emotional connection with other people from a soul level. So even if this isn't a romantic reading, they're saying you will get where you need to be in this situation, whether it's a problem you're having or in life in general, through strengthening your gifts in life. How do you strengthen them? By practicing them, by doing them. So if you want to be a painter, paint. If you want to be a writer, write. If you want to be a carer, care. If you want to be a content creator, create content. It doesn't matter what it is. Just make sure you're practicing. Make sure you're doing it. That's most people to go wrong with that simple thing. They think, well, that's what I want to do, but they don't do it. So strengthen your gifts. Offer something. Knight of Cups is offering. There's also some emotional instability with the Knight of Cups. So you could be uncertain about making that offer. You could be nervous about putting yourself out there or being so vulnerable by coming from your heart and soul. But that's how you show your true self. And that's what people are interested in. That's what makes people love you and connect to you. No one is interested in a shiny, superficial exterior. Well, people are, but it doesn't last long. The true you is much more radiant and much more amazing than anything that you could create in your mind. Trust that you are a perfect creation and show the whole range of you, right from the lightest of the light to the darkest of the dark, if you know what I mean by that. What I mean is we all have flaws and faults. That's fine. They're part of what makes you beautiful and interesting. Okay? It doesn't mean you go around being awful. You know what I mean by this. It means allow yourself to have flaws and don't hide them, because this makes you then ashamed and causes all sorts of internal turbulence. Just be your true self and keep going. You're on the right path towards, you're moving towards 4 of Wands, which is stability, prosperity. If this is about a relationship, you're moving towards the next stage, which could be moving in together or becoming more serious, becoming official as a couple or whatever. You want to make an offer and something is being offered to you, but it's going to come to you if and only if you can be really in your full light, shine in your light, be in your true self, taking action from that empowered point of view. And you need to work on doing what you do in your life to be your fullest self. Yeah. So holding back on yourself will get in the way. So make sure you really shine out. That's the key message from the guides for you. Loads of love, guys. I'll see you on the next reading or in a private reading. In the meantime, see you later. Hi, group 2. How you doing? So your spirit guide messages, Queen of Coins, Ace of Coins, the Fool, the Sun. This is beautiful. Build on solid ground. This is like a bit like the Tower, that card. And the Ace of Wands, new vitality. You guys, it's interesting. Your messages with this build on solid ground, the advice is to make sure that you, okay, they're just correcting me. I was going to say something. They're saying no. Right. What they're saying is that you've had a sense of disappointment or something has gone wrong lately or something, you've been going through a tough time. Build on solid ground is about starting from the ground up. They're saying that the situation that was with you, with things going wrong or things breaking down or things not going the way you wanted, it's allowed something that wasn't right for you or wasn't meant for you or wasn't your true path to be broken down. And now is about a new start. You've got this double ace here. You've got the Fool and the Sun. Ace of Coins, Ace of Wands, new vitality. Oh, sorry. There you go. This is all about new starts for you. Plant a seed in the ground and allow things to grow. Have inspiration and act on it. If any of you are wanting to if you're inquiring about a situation where you could start to become more abundant in terms of a career or a business, this is a really good omen of things moving forwards positively for you. If you're wanting to move towards a better relationship or a more committed relationship, for me, this is often a wife and a mother energy. So I do think that as well, that this is a sign of this. It doesn't really matter what you're asking about. This isn't a reading about, this is a group that's all about abundance. It's all about moving towards greater abundance. You've been disappointed recently or things haven't been going your way recently. Do not fear, because it was clearing the way for this new start. Ace of Coins is the seed in the ground. It's been planted. Don't be too impatient though. It might take a little while to grow. Also, don't be surprised if this new way feels totally new. The new vitality card is about it not being what you expected or it not being quite the way you were anticipating or what you were anticipating. Be prepared to follow your inspiration. It could be a real awakening for you, because this is like Tower and spiritual awakening. So I feel like you've gone through some massive transition. Something in your life could have, unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, it could have literally died. So you could have lost someone close to you. And I don't mean this is coming. This has already happened. So don't worry. But some of you have lost someone or lost something. And one or two of you, unfortunately, you've lost someone and they've transitioned, and that's been tough, very tough. But this is a new start for you. Everything is in cycles and something wonderful is coming for you. You have to be prepared, once you've planted the seed, to take a bit of a leap of faith here. So some of you, you've got this new inspiration, you've got this new start, the seed's in the ground, you're not really sure exactly where this is going, but you kind of have to start off on the journey. So you maybe can't see all the steps along the way. The universe does this. The universe tends to only give the next step and maybe the one after that. You don't really often know where you're going. This is normal. So if you have a strong intuitive feeling to take a step, and it doesn't seem, sometimes when I say take a leap of faith, it doesn't mean do something crazy and irresponsible. Check in with your common sense. You were given your common sense for a reason, okay? So it's not about being fearful. It's about using intellect and intuition together. But what they're saying is that you might have to, you see the next step. You're not really sure where it's going, but it's safe to do so and you can afford to do so or whatever. But you're kind of unsure as to whether it's right, because you can't see the end result. In that situation, you maybe are going to need to take that step. Okay, but always check in with your intuition and always do what you feel is right for you. Do not listen to anyone else above you and your intuition. Okay, it's got to be your final decision. But the sun says that if you can plant this seed and move forwards, you are moving towards the light, love, joy, new beginnings, new possibilities, new abundance. This is amazing. It's going in the right direction. And this is what you need to hear, because they're saying you have really struggled with this loss in the past. Now, this could be very old and that you're finally letting go of it. But I feel for most of you, this is something reasonably recent. It could be a job loss. It could be a relationship loss. It could be, as a result of circumstances in your life that have left you feeling like you don't have everything you need, or you've lost things that you really didn't want to lose. But you know what? It cleared the way. It's a natural cycle in life. So for those of you who have lost someone, I'm not saying it was, it's clear, they're cleared out of your life. I don't mean that. What I mean is everything has its natural cycle. And the thing is, because you've had this great loss, now it's time for something abundant and new. And the light is really coming into your life. Joy, happiness, new beginnings. So this is really wonderful. Loads of love, guys. I'll see you on the next reading or in a private reading in the meantime. Hi, group 3. So this is Spirit Guide Messages. We've got a couple of oracles for advice. We've got Temperance. We've got Four of Cups in reverse. We've got the King of Coins. We've got the Hierophant in reverse. We've got Express Your Joy. We've got the 8 of Wands. This is very unusual, having a couple of reversals here. So it's very interesting, though. This this success and growth and Express Your Joy pretty much says it all, really. These are the advisory cards. They're saying it's time to go your own way. Right, so the Temperance card is a card of balance. But it's also a card of, I would say, sort of spiritual maturity. It's a card of patience, awareness, self-control.